beside the bedroom door. I heard the city waking, but nothing felt like before. Your photograph was lying beside the window light. I turned it face down slowly and stayed there for a while. I thought about the summer, the days we used to know, the little things we laughed about, the places we would go. I never saw the ending until it had begun. Somewhere between the silence, we became two instead of one. And now the light left first, before the evening came. It touched the empty room, then quietly faded away. I still remember everything, the laughter and the rain. But I won't spend forever waiting for yesterday. I walked along the river where we once stayed till dark. The street lights came on slowly, one by one across the park. A couple passed beside me and disappeared ahead. I watched them for a moment, then kept my own steps steady. The world was still continuing, though mine had changed somehow. I used to ask for answers, I don't need them now. Some memories stay gentle when we stop holding tight, and what once felt like an ending can become another life. And now the light left first, before the evening came. It touched the empty room, then quietly faded away. I still remember everything, the laughter and the rain. But I won't spend forever waiting for yesterday. Maybe love is not forever, maybe that was never wrong. Maybe some people meet us just long enough to make us strong. I can keep the good between us without asking you to stay. There is still a road before me, and I can take it anyway. And now the light left first, but morning found me here. I opened up the curtains and let the sunlight in. I still remember everything, but it no longer feels the same. What we had was real and beautiful, and I can let it change. The room is quiet, the morning carries on. I take another step and walk into the dawn. I woke up with the curtains open and sunlight on the floor. For just a moment I forgot what I had forgotten before. The kettle started singing, the morning filled the room. I made enough for to by habit, then felt the silence bloom.
I watched the people passing beyond the glass outside. Everyone was going somewhere with someone by their side.
I never thought a quiet place could feel so far away,
until the person I expected was no longer there to stay.
I keep seeing yesterday in places it has gone. A little piece of every hour still lingers after dawn. I can hear the city waking, I can feel the daylight grow, but some part of me is learning how to live with letting go.
I walked down toward the market and stopped beside the trees.
A paper cup was rolling
slowly in the breeze.
A flower seller smiled at me
and handed me a rose.
I thanked her for the kindness, then continued down the road.
The afternoon grew warmer.
The streets became alive.
For the first time in a long while,
I didn't ask myself why.
Perhaps the heart remembers long after people leave.
Perhaps the things we once held close
can teach us how to breathe.
I keep seeing yesterday in places it has gone. A little piece of every hour still lingers after dawn. I can hear the city waking, I can feel the daylight grow, but some part of me is learning how to live with letting go.
You don't have to carry every moment in your hands.
I know there are some memories that I will never understand,
but time can make them lighter,
and distance can make them clear.
You can keep what matters
and leave behind the fear. I keep seeing yesterday, but it doesn't hold me now.
The morning has a different sound,
and I can hear it somehow. I can feel the city moving, I can feel the daylight grow. What was once a wound inside me is becoming something I can let go.
The morning stays,
the road goes on. I walk beneath the open sky.
your coat is still behind the door, the one you wore that winter night. I pass it every morning before I turn away from sight. There's still a ticket in the pocket from a train we never took. I found it there last Sunday and closed the door without a look.
I thought about removing it and putting it away,
but some things ask for patience before they lose their place.
I know you're not coming back, I know the season changed,
but seeing something you once wore can make a memory awake.
You left your coat behind, but you took the warmer days. I still forever. I don't need to understand. Some things remain for just a while before we let them leave our hands.
The weather turned much colder, and I finally took it down.
I held it for a moment
and carried it across town.
The old donation center was quiet when I arrived.
I placed it with the others
and stood there for a while.
It felt almost like a promise I had finally released.
Not because the past was wrong,
but because I needed peace.
The heart can hold a memory without holding on too tight.
And sometimes letting something go
can make the future feel more light. You left your coat behind, but you took the warmer days. I still remember how you smiled before you walked away. I don't need to keep it forever. I don't need to understand. Some things remain for just a while before we let them leave our hands. You don't have to keep the winter
just because it once was ours.
I know
you can remember what was beautiful and still walk through another door. I think I'm finally ready.
And let the old days rest. You left your coat behind and I finally let it go. The room feels a little different and the morning seems to glow. I don't need to keep it forever. I don't need another sign. What we had will always matter, but the future can be mine.
The door is empty now.
The winter has moved on.
I take another step
and welcome the dawn.
The station lights were fading when you stood beside the train. The evening air was colder and the platform smelled of rain.
You held your ticket tightly and looked across at me.
Neither one could find the words
we needed desperately.
The clock above the doorway
was moving far too fast.
I knew that when the train arrived,
the moment would be past.
I wanted to ask you to stay,
but something held me back.
Sometimes the heart knows quietly there is no turning back.
Rain was falling on the station as the last watched your face behind the glass until it disappeared from view. I wanted one more moment, one more thing that I could say, but some goodbyes arrive so softly. There is nothing left to change.
I walk beneath the streetlights
With the rain upon my coat,
The city kept on moving
while I carried every word
A taxi passed the corner
and vanished down the lane.
I stood beneath an awning
And listened to the rain.
I thought about the mornings
When we never watched the clock,
and how the smallest conversations
could make the whole day stop. Perhaps we knew the ending long before that night. Perhaps we simply needed time to let the truth arrive. Rain was falling on the station as the last train pulled away. I watched your face behind the glass until it disappeared from view. I wanted one more moment, one more thing that I could say, but some goodbyes arrive so softly. There is nothing left to change.
If I had stayed beside you,
Would the ending change at all?
I don't know. Some roads separate two people.
Before either one can call,
I remember what was beautiful.
I remember what was true,
Then let the rain take yesterday.
and leave tomorrow to you. Rain was falling on the station,
But the morning came at last
I no longer chase the footsteps.
of a train that left the past
I still remember that evening,
and the words we couldn't say.
but I can hear the rain now and simply let it fade.
The station lights are glowing.
The platform is quiet now.
I turn and walk away
Without looking back. I found the letters yesterday inside the bottom drawer. The paper had turned yellow, but I knew each word before. I held them by the window where the afternoon was bright, and read the things you wrote to me on one September night. You told me about the weather, you told me about your day, you wrote about the little things we never thought would fade. I didn't know those simple words would one day mean so much. A few lines on a piece of paper still remain beautiful. I read about the Sunday we spent beside the lake. You wrote that you were happy and hoped we'd never change. There was a little coffee stain across the final page. I smiled when I remembered how we laughed about that day. I used to read those letters whenever I felt alone, but now I see the distance as something we have known. The years have changed the meaning of every word you wrote. They don't pull me toward the past now, they simply help me know. There are letters in a drawer that I never threw away, not because I'm waiting for another yesterday. They remind me who we were before the road divided two. Some things can end between us and still remain beautiful.
You don't have to burn the pages.
No, I don't.
You don't have to close your heart.
I know.
Let the memories stay where they belong.
Somewhere safe and far behind. There are letters in a drawer, and I can leave them there. I don't need to read them to know that we once cared. They remind me who we were and all the good we knew. Some things can end between us and still remain true. I close the drawer and leave the letters there. The past can have its place, and I can breathe the air.
I walked along the street today we used to know so well. The corner shop was still there, the old church bell still rang. The window by the cafe still caught the afternoon. I almost took the chair outside the way I used to do.
I passed the little bookstore where you would always stop. You'd disappear for 20 minutes and I'd wait around the block.
Funny how a street remembers more than people ever say.
Every corner holds a picture
Of another yesterday. This was the street we knew, where every evening felt brand new.
we walked beneath the lights.
And talked until the night was through.
Now I can walk these roads alone.
And let the memories pass.
The places haven't changed at all,
But we have changed at last. The trees were turning golden along the avenue.
a bicycle went past me.
The way we used to do. I stopped beside the crossing
And watched the traffic flow.
For once I didn't wonder
where you might be or go.
The city felt much larger than it did when we were two.
Perhaps the world was always there, waiting for me to move.
Some places keep our footsteps
Long after we've moved on,
but remembering where we started
doesn't mean we can't go on.
This was the street
We knew,
where every evening felt brand new,
we walked beneath the lights
and talked until the night was through.
Now I can walk these roads alone.
And let the memories pass.
The places haven't changed at all,
But we have changed at last.
Maybe you'll remember,
The lights along this road,
maybe I will too.
but every road keeps moving,
Even when the memories don't,
and I'll keep walking forward.
and let the old days stay.
This was the street,
We knew,
and I will always know it too.
but I don't need yesterday
To tell me
what to do.
the city lights are shining,
And the evening air is warm,
I can leave the past behind me
without feeling lost anymore.
The street is still here,
The night is moving on.
I walk beneath the lights
And keep walking home.
The clock was nearly morning, but I hadn't closed my eyes. The room was full of shadows and questions without replies. I watched the street below me until the windows turned gray. I wondered how a heart could hurt and still survive another day.
I thought about your footsteps, I thought about your voice, I thought about the life we had and every little choice.
There are nights
That seem endless when the past won't let you sleep, but somewhere past the darkness there is something left to keep. After the longest night, the sky begins to change. A little light comes through the room and nothing feels the same.
I may still miss the life we had,
I may still feel the pain,
but if the morning finds me here,
I'll learn to rise again.
I walk beside the river before the city woke. The air was cold around me, but I could finally breathe.
The street was almost empty, the shops were dark and still.
I
Heard a distant train go by beyond the sleeping hill.
For once I didn't wonder where you were or who you knew.
I only watched the morning come and carry through. Maybe healing starts quietly before we even know. Maybe one small breath of daylight is enough to start the road. After the longest night, the sky begins to change. A little light comes through the room and nothing feels the same.
I may still miss the life we had,
I may still feel the pain, but if the morning finds me here, I learn to rise again.
I cannot change the ending,
I cannot turn back time,
but I can choose the morning
and leave the dark behind.
I can remember without breaking,
I can breathe without regret.
and maybe this is how tomorrow
begins before we see it yet. After the longest night,
the sky is turning gold.
I feel the warmth upon my face and let the silence go.
You don't have to be afraid,
The morning is already here.
I can feel it now,
You can leave the night behind
and walk
into another day. The night is almost gone.
the morning has begun.
I take a breath and face the sun. Winter came without a warning. Snow was falling through the night. I walked beneath the street lamps, watching every window shine. There was frost upon the pavement and a cold wind through the trees. For a moment I remembered how you used to walk with me. Your name was written somewhere in the corners of my mind. Not a word that I was searching for, just something left behind.
I thought the years would take it,
like the snow takes every trace. But some memories stay quietly without a photograph or face. Your name is still in winter, somewhere underneath the snow. In the places we once walked together, in the streets we used to know. I don't call you when I miss you, I don't ask where you have been. But when the cold comes back around, I remember you again.
I stopped beside a coffee shop where we waited in the rain. The glass was warm with golden light and nothing looked the same.
Someone laughed behind the window, someone reached across a table. I stood there for a moment, then continued when I was able.
The night was getting colder, but my heart was strangely calm. I had finally stopped believing that remembering meant holding on.
Some memories are quiet when we give them room to stay. They don't have to pull us backward, they can simply fade with days. Your name is still in winter, somewhere underneath the snow. In the places we once walked together, in the streets we used to know. I don't call you when I miss you, I don't ask where you have been. But when the cold comes back around, I remember you again.
Maybe some names stay forever
without asking to be spoken.
Maybe some hearts keep a memory
even after they have broken.
You can leave the past behind you
without leaving love behind. What was once a part of living can become a gentle light. Your name is still in winter,
but it doesn't hurt the same.
I can see the snow beneath the streetlight
and remember without pain.
I don't call you when I miss you, I don't wonder where you've been. When the cold comes back around, I simply let the memory in. Winter passes slowly, the morning will arrive. Somewhere in the quiet, I am learning how to live.
The radio is silent and the curtains barely move. I haven't played a record since the day you left this room.
The chair beside the window still remembers where you sat,
I thought I would get used to it,
but I haven't learned that yet.
the evening comes much earlier when there is no one to call.
I hear the clock across the room, and every second sounds too loud.
I used to fill the silence with a song or someone's voice.
Now I hear the smallest things and wonder if I have a choice. There's no music in this room tonight,
No reason to turn the radio on,
just the sound of distant traffic
and the feeling that you're gone.
I thought the quiet would get easier if I gave it enough time,
But some nights the empty space
still feels like it is mine.
I found an old record behind the books upon the shelf.
I held it for a moment,
Then I put it back myself.
there was a little dust upon it and a crack across the sleeve.
I remembered how you danced once,
And I smiled before I grieved.
the memory didn't break me,
It only stayed a while.
for the first time in a long time.
I could remember with a smile.
Maybe silence isn't empty,
Maybe it is teaching me
how to hear the life around me
that I couldn't hear before. Just the sound of distant traffic
and the feeling that you're gone.
I thought the quiet would get easier if I gave it enough time.
But some nights the empty space
still feels like it is mine.
I don't need to fill the silence.
I don't need to run away.
Some feelings have to settle
before they know what they can say.
Let the room be quiet.
Let the memories stay.
Tomorrow there will be music,
but tonight I'll be okay.
There's no music
In this room tonight,
but the silence doesn't hurt as much.
I can hear the rain beyond the window,
And I don't need to change the sound.
you can leave the door wide open.
You can let the morning in.
What was once an empty room
Can become a place.
to begin.
The room is quiet,
The night is almost through.
and somewhere beyond the silence,
A new song waits for me.
The radio is silent, and the curtains barely move. I haven't played a record since the day you left this room.
The chair beside the window still remembers where you sat,
I thought I would get used to it,
but I haven't learned that yet.
the evening comes much earlier when there is no one to call.
I hear the clock across the room, and every second sounds too loud.
I used to fill the silence with a song or someone's voice.
Now I hear the smallest things and wonder if I have a choice. There's no music in this room tonight,
No reason to turn the radio on.
just the sound of distant traffic
And the feeling that you're gone.
I thought the quiet would get easier if I gave it enough time.
But some nights the empty space
Still feels like it is mine.
I found an old record behind the books upon the shelf.
I held it for a moment,
Then I put it back myself.
there was a little dust upon it and a crack across the sleeve.
I remembered how you danced once,
And I smiled before I grieved.
the memory didn't break me,
It only stayed a while.
for the first time in a long time.
I could remember with a smile.
Maybe silence isn't empty.
Maybe it is teaching me
How to hear the life around me
that I couldn't hear before. There's no music in this room tonight,
feeling that you're gone.
I thought the quiet would get easier if I gave it enough time.
But some nights the empty space
still feels like it is mine.
I don't need to fill the silence.
I don't need to run away.
Some feelings have to settle
before they know what they can say.
Let the room be quiet.
Let the memories stay.
Tomorrow there will be music,
but tonight I'll be okay.
There's no music
In this room tonight,
but the silence doesn't hurt as much.
I can hear the rain beyond the window,
And I don't need to change the sound.
you can leave the door wide open.
You can let the morning in.
What was once an empty room
Can become a place
to begin.
The room is quiet,
The night is almost through.
and somewhere beyond the silence,
A new song waits for me. We left the keys upon the table and closed the door behind. There wasn't one final argument. There wasn't one last sign. The hallway looked so ordinary. The afternoon was clear. I remember thinking quietly, how did we end up here? We had 1,000 little plans that never found their place. Some disappeared so gradually we couldn't name the day.
I used to think that losing had to feel like something breaking.
But sometimes what is finished is simply done with changing. What we could not keep was never ours forever. We held it for a while, and that was enough. There were days we thought would last, and nights we thought we'd never lose. But time has its own answer, and I finally understand.
I found the list we made together inside an old notebook. A house beside the ocean, a garden by a wooden fence.
I read it in the evening and laughed at what we planned, then closed the book without regret and placed it where it had been.
The dreams were never foolish,
They simply changed their road,
and somewhere in the distance
they became another story.
I don't have to blame you.
I don't have to blame myself,
Some things can be unfinished,
and still be something good. What we could not keep was never forever. We held it for a while, and that was enough. There were days we thought would last, and nights we thought we'd never lose. But time has its own answer, and I finally understand.
I won't ask the past to change,
I won't ask it to return.
some lessons come much later.
After all the bridges burn.
You gave what you could give,
And so did you.
some roads were meant for two.
Some roads become our own. What we could not keep can still remain a part of me,
Not as something I must carry,
but as something I can see. There were days we thought would last, and nights we thought we'd never lose.
I won't call them wasted.
They were simply ours to live. I close the old notebook and leave the pages still,
Some things cannot be kept,
but they can still be loved.
I found an old photograph between the pages of a book. The colors had grown softer, but I knew the place at once. The trees were full of blossoms, the afternoon was bright. You were standing beside me with the sun behind your eyes.
I sat beside the window and held it for a while. I hadn't seen that picture in many years of time.
I thought the past would pull me back into another day, but some memories grow gentler
When we stop asking them to stay.
There was a spring we used to know, when everything was new. The world was wide before us, and I was walking next to you.
I don't need to bring it back, I don't need to wonder why.
Some moments can remain beautiful
And still belong to goodbye.
The garden is much smaller now, the old fence has been replaced, but I can still remember the sunlight on your face.
I looked outside this morning and saw the first green leaves. For the first time, that memory didn't make it hard to breathe.
I placed the photograph away inside the same old book,
Not hidden from the world, just somewhere I could look.
The years have changed the meaning of the things we left behind.
What once felt like a wound to me
Now feels like part of life. There was a spring we used to know, when everything was new. The world was wide before us, and I was walking next to you.
I don't need to bring it back, I don't need to wonder why.
Some moments can remain beautiful
And still belong to goodbye.
best of what we gave each other
is something I won't forget.
There was a spring we used to know, and now another one begins.
The trees are turning green again.
The light is coming in.
You can keep the days that matter.
I will. You can let the old days rest.
What was once a part of living can become a memory at its best.
I close the book.
The morning shines
And leave the photograph among the good times.
I opened up the curtains before the sun was high. A little gold was waiting across the morning sky. I made myself some coffee and stood beside the door. I noticed things around me I hadn't seen before.
The flowers by the window were beginning to unfold.
I watched them in the sunlight
And felt a little bold.
I used to wake remembering the things I couldn't change.
Now I wake and wonder what the new day might bring.
I'm learning the morning, I'm learning how to start. I'm learning that a quiet day can still be good for the heart. I don't need to know the ending, I don't need to know the way. I'm only learning slowly how to welcome a new day.
I walked into the market and heard the people talk. A child was chasing pigeons along the sidewalk. The baker opened early, the street began to shine. For once I wasn't looking for something left behind.
I stopped beside the window of a little flower shop
And chose a yellow flower before I changed my mind. There are things I never noticed when I was holding on.
Sometimes life gets brighter
When we stop asking it to stay.
I'm learning the morning, I'm learning how to start. I'm learning that a quiet day can still be good for the heart. I don't need to know the ending, I don't need to know the way. I'm only learning slowly how to welcome a new day.
You don't have to hurry,
I know,
you don't have to forget.
I know.
Just keep walking toward the sunlight.
I'm learning how to do that now. I'm learning the morning, and it feels a little new.
The sky has more to offer
Than I ever thought it would. I don't need to know the ending, I don't need to know the way. I'm only learning slowly how to welcome every day. The morning is still waiting,
The window is open wide.
I take another breath and step outside.
took the road beyond the corner where we always used to turn. The morning traffic passed me by, and there was nothing left to learn.
I left the familiar buildings and the signs I used to know.
For the first time I was curious about where the road might go.
The radio was playing softly,
Something bright and unfamiliar.
I turned the volume up a little
and kept my hands upon the wheel.
I spent so long looking backward
At a place I couldn't stay.
Now the road is getting wider
And I'm finding my own way. Beyond the old road, there's another road to take. Beyond the old days,
There's a life I can remake.
I don't have to run from yesterday.
I don't have to make it disappear.
I can carry what was good
And leave the rest
behind me here. I stopped beside a roadside cafe and ordered something new.
The woman at the counter smiled and asked me where I was going.
I said I wasn't certain.
She said that was alright.
Sometimes you don't need an answer.
To know you're moving right.
The afternoon was changing.
The shadows stretched across the ground
I watched the highway disappearing.
and felt the silence turning warm.
There was a time I thought that leaving.
Meant that I had lost my way.
Now I know a road can open when another
Fades away.
beyond the old road.
There's another road to take.
Beyond the old days,
There's a life I can remake.
I don't have to run from yesterday.
I don't have to make it disappear.
I can carry what was good
And leave the rest
behind me here. I won't pretend I never loved you.
You don't have to.
I won't pretend it didn't hurt me.
You don't have to.
But I can choose another direction.
And let the road become your own.
Beyond the old road, I can finally see the sky.
Beyond the old days, I can let the future arrive.
I don't have to run from yesterday.
I don't have to turn away.
I can thank the life we share
And still choose another day.
The old road is behind me.
The new road carries on.
I keep my hands upon the wheel.
And drive into the dawn.
I left the road we used to travel when the evening settled in. The houses slowly disappeared and I could breathe again. I carried all the good days and left the blame behind. For the first time in a long while I could hear my own mind. I thought the road would feel empty without you beside me there. But somewhere past the last old town, I found a different air. Somewhere life goes on
Beyond the things we knew.
somewhere erase the years behind me.
I won't pretend they weren't real.
I'll carry what was beautiful
and let the rest grow still.
The highway crossed the valley as the evening turned to blue. I heard an old familiar song and thought for once of you.
But I didn't change the station, I let the whole thing play. The memory came and left again without taking me away.
I stopped beside a field where the last light touched the ground, and realized I could miss you without needing you around.
Maybe every ending leaves us with a road we couldn't see. Maybe losing what we wanted makes room for who we'll be.
Somewhere life goes on,
beyond the things we knew.
somewhere there is another morning
Waiting there for me too. I won't erase the years behind me. I won't pretend they weren't real.
I'll carry what was beautiful
and let the rest grow still.
I don't need another answer, I don't need another sign. The road beneath my wheels tonight is
Finally becoming mine. I can remember where we started and be grateful for the days.
somewhere beyond the distance.
There is another way. Somewhere life goes on.
And now I feel it too.
The morning waits beyond the darkness, like it always knew. You can carry what was beautiful
And leave the sorrow